Playing a pusher. First of all, I have a list, just like everyone has a list of pet peeves. I am going to always correct a junior when they say, I played a pusher. If you let it slide, it becomes an avalanche. Don't let your juniors one time say it in a negative, derogatory way, I played a pusher. They have to have respect for the pusher. And you could go back and say, gee, Bjorn Borg won all those French Opens. He was a pusher. He was a defensive specialist. When it comes down to the pusher, they have a house full of trophies. You want to respect the pusher. And I would, again, not let my junior say, I played a pusher. When it comes down to, there's 3 ways to beat a pusher. One is to beat them at their own game. I've got my water jug. I've got a granola bar. I'm out here, a couple bananas, a bagel. I'm out here all day. I can keep the ball in play. You don't want to be out there and go, gee, I'm playing somebody who can keep the ball in play. Well, hey, that's part of the sport. Wait till they hit short, and then come in. That's the second way. So you beat them at their own game. You thrive on it and say, I can match the trajectory. You loop the ball, I can loop the ball back. You can also attack. And you got to be patient and say, well, now I'm going to add a 4th zone. There's red, there's yellow, there's green. I'm looking to play that offensive forehand inside the baseline. When it comes down to playing the pusher, you can bring them into the net. Okay? You throw up a high arcing moon ball, you push them back. The drop shot is not a winner. You invite them to the net. Invitation shot. You get the ball below the level of the net. They push the ball back. You hit the ball right at them. You take the role that we talked about earlier of not stretching them, is you spoil them. If someone doesn't come to the net, they don't volley. So when someone comes to the net, you have to hit the TV screaming passing shot. If someone doesn't come to the net, they finally come to the net, you have to hit the TV topspin lob. You need a dose of major common sense, major logic to play tennis. But when it comes down to pusher, respect the pusher. What the pusher is doing is saying, hey, I want to see if you have any skills. I want to see if you self-destruct. When it comes down to youth matches versus experience, you take the 14-year-old who's got the bag over their shoulder and they got the 4 matching rackets. Do they go out and do they play the mushroom anymore? The guy who's got the hat that goes like this, they got the pot belly, they got the band on their elbow, and they play like this. Who wins? The pusher wins. Pusher wins. When it comes down to hitting an overhead, a lot of times a junior will look very good hitting an overhead out of a basket. There's 2 motor programmings, one with stress, one without. So now they're finally playing the dinker, the pusher, the human backboard, and they throw that ball up. And the other person, they force him, like Agassi says, to play a ball they don't want to play. But when it comes down to it, those are just a few comments on playing the pusher. How to play against the pusher, respect the pusher, don't have that be part of your vocabulary.